All right, y'all. So we are back here with another one. It's kind of a mix between a reaction and just me talking. We're gonna be talking about Dustin Poirier versus Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler came out and said he doesn't want to fight Dustin. Dustin rebuttal. We're gonna go over this whole situation. Let's get right into it. All right, y'all. So Dustin went on the MMA Hour, I believe, like a day or so after Michael Chandler, or like a week after Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler went on the MMA Hour and said he wouldn't fight Dustin because Dustin's not a draw, and he felt like Dustin disrespected him. If y'all don't know, Dustin basically said he didn't feel like Michael Chandler didn't deserve the Charles Oliveira fight after beating someone coming off of a loss because it just seemed kind of unfair. Which is true. I do think Dustin should have got the title shot over Michael Chandler, but that's neither here or there. So let's see what Dustin has to say.
It's said a lot there.
Yeah. I mean, if you really, just like when he grabbed the mic after he won, if you really believe that these guys, the stuff they're saying is real, you're out of your mind. You think the guy forgot about me? The route to the title shot, Charles is still number one. I mean, the champion, I'm number one, yeah, you think, and who's a draw, bro? I'm not that guy. I like to point out and pick on people and do this and stuff like that. But if we go to the numbers, which don't lie, you were supporting cast in the last pay-per-view that you fought on with two.
That is kind of true. That's true. The last two pay-per-views, which was Tony versus Tony, and then Justin Gaethje. He wasn't main eventing. He's a supporting. Hey, like that's to say he's supporting cast. And if you really look at it, if we want to pull out numbers, Dustin is a draw, in my opinion. I may be a little biased because I like Dustin. Same hometown, all that great, home state, all that great stuff. But he is a draw. I believe he did 1.3 million for both counter fights. And then he did 600,000 for the Charles Oliveira fight. So it's like he can draw. I think him and Chandler is the fight to make right now. Like Dustin Poirier, I've seen this video. Like Dustin Poirier says later on in the video, essentially Michael Chandler, if you look at his record, he's lost to Oliveira, Justin, two premier contenders. But then look at who he's beat. He's beaten two guys coming off of losses. You got Tony Ferguson on a 4-fight, well, not 5, on a 4-fight losing streak. He beats him, and then he beats Dan Hooker, who's not the same Dan Hooker who's coming off of a loss. You know what I mean? It's context behind these things, and I think Dustin makes a great point.
2 title fights, and me and Charles were the one title. Yeah, wow, we had 2 title fights. Never mind. But look at the numbers. What do we sell? 6 something? What they sell? Over 400? I mean, who's a draw? I don't know. I don't play that shit because I don't really care. But don't say.
And that is kind of true. If y'all don't know, Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira did like a little over 450K, a little over it. So yeah, that's not what he's talking about.
The numbers and see who's watching more.
He said that when he first came in, you disregarded him. Is that accurate?
For sure, yeah. We fought he came in, fought. He's never beat anybody coming off of a win in the UFC, Ariel. He's been dropped in his last 3 fights. He's never beat somebody coming off of a win. What is Dan Hooker's last 5 fights and what is Tony Ferguson's last 5 fights? The 2 guys he beat in the UFC. What are their records in their last fights? I'm
gonna say this. Let's be 100% honest. That front kick don't land. Michael Chandler is more than likely inclined to get finished. Like, I believe that. Tony was warming up. He looked good. He just got caught. That's MMA. But I'm very stuck on if that front kick does not land. If Tony sees it coming and blocks it, well, he saw it coming. You literally, if you saw his face, he saw it coming. He's like, "Fuck, this is about to land." But if he somehow knew Chandler was about to load up and throw that or something like that, and we don't get that knockout and we get, the round plays out, I think Tony wins that fight. So essentially, Michael Chandler, who has he really beaten? You know what I mean? He's walking around acting like he's the big guy. But the reason why he's acting like that is because Dana White's pampering him. Dana White's pampering him. Honestly, he's talking about you don't hear him calling out Dustin. You don't hear him calling out, "Hey Justin, let's run that back." You don't hear that. He wants a title shot. Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz, huh? Nate Diaz hasn't won a fight, and I'm a Nate Diaz fan. Hasn't won a fight since when? Conor McGregor fan here. When is the last time Conor won a fight? And you want to fight Justin? Or Justin would be a good fight. I'm not gonna lie, it would be a good fight. You run that back, but I think he loses that fight again unless he wrestles. But even then, I still think he loses. Him versus Dustin probably makes the most sense. Dustin coming off a loss from the title, he's still number one. He's still at number one. And then you got Charles Oliveira. I mean, not Charles. Michael Chandler, who's beaten, two guys, but both of them really weren't that guy. He's talking about he think he should be top 3, and this ain't Bellator, my friend. You don't get favoritism like that, but
And I'm not talking trash. I'm stating facts. It's whatever, bro. I don't care. I'll fight him too. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Just book me something.
And I actually watched this whole thing. Dustin talked about how they're basically trying to shelve him because lightweight is with Charles losing that belt. It makes things a lot more complicated. You got Justin, who's coming off a loss. You got Michael Chandler coming off a win. You got Islam Benil. We don't know what that situation's like. And then you got Charles, who's probably going to be fighting for his title, which is kind of crazy. But they're trying to figure out who's the contender going to be, kind of leaning towards Islam. So that leaves Dustin, Benil, Justin, and Michael Chandler. How do you book that? You know what I mean? So they're trying to wait to the end of the year to see who becomes champion, and then they're gonna matchmake. But I don't think that's the right move. Dustin talked about how they gave him the Covington fight. So I don't know, man. But let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. I'm on Dustin's side. I wholeheartedly agree that Michael Chandler really hasn't done anything in the UFC to warrant him even to be talking crazy. Like he's talking crazy. You know what I mean? But y'all let me know down below in the comments. What do y'all think about this whole Chandler versus Poirier situation, man? Like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, join the family, join the gang, and I'll see y'all next time, man. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, man. It's been your boy Jamie, man. And I'm out, man. Do something productive with your day. Meeting, hear me? It's not productive. I'll see y'all next time, man. It's been your boy. Stay up, stay blessed. I'm out. Peace.